Hey, all. This is some tips on homework 13 from the division homework. This is the number 6, the problem from the text. Using signed numbers, write an equation that describes each of these story problems. Little Bo Peep loses 4 sheep every week from her very large flock, and they never come home. And part A says, in 5 weeks, how will the number in her flock compare with the present number? So for part A, you're going to talk about her present value and her future value. Okay, so the future value is equal to, or let me take out the word value. We'll just use future. So future is equal to the present number plus the change, right? Whatever that change is going to be. And we'll use signed numbers to account for loss. Okay. And so all they're asking me to do in part A is to relate how the number in the future compares with what's present. So future equals present plus something. So we just need to figure out what the change is. Now the change looks like we lose 4 sheep, so negative 4 sheep every week. So the change in this one is going to be negative 4 times 5 because it's 5 weeks. So that means our future is equal to the present plus negative 20. Okay, so that's how I would answer that question. In part B, 6 weeks ago, how did the number in her flock compare with the present number? So in this one, we have, in part B, we have the present value. And instead of having future, we have a past value. And so in this case, your present value is equal to the past value plus the change. Okay, so it's slightly different in the second one because our present changes positions. Okay, and in this case, our change is over 6 weeks. And in 6 weeks, we have a loss of 4 sheep per week times the 6 weeks. So we have a change in sheep of negative 24. Okay, so we're going to have present equals past plus negative 24. Okay, except that they ask us how did the number in her flock compare to the present number? So the past number compares to present how? So they want past equals. So we're going to add the 24 to both sides. And then it'll tell us that the past number is equal to the present number plus 24, right? If you lost them over time, you're going to add them back on to get back where you were. Okay. All right, and then let's talk about C and D. So I'm just going to copy this over and bring it down with us. Okay, so Godzilla has been losing 30 pounds a month by watching his diet and by exercising. Part C, if he continues at this rate, how will his weight in 6 months compare with his present rate? So his weight in 6 months would be his future weight in relation to his present weight. And so his future weight is going to be his present weight plus some change. And the change here is going to be, we've got 6 months times the 30 pounds he's losing every month. So it's going to give us a negative 180. So that means that your future equals the present plus negative 180. Okay. How will his weight in 6 months, which is his future, compare to the present? So future equals, and that's what we want. Okay. And then 3 months ago, how did his weight compare with his present rate? So part D. Sorry, be patient with me while I rearrange. Okay. So now we have 3 months ago. How did his weight compare with his present weight? So past and present. And his present weight is equal to his past weight plus the change. Okay. And we know that the change is going to be 3 months this time times the negative 30 pounds. So we get change is negative 90. And so we have that the present equals the past plus negative 90. And then it's asking how did his weight in the past compare? So we want past equals. So we're going to add 90 to both sides. So your past is equal to present plus 90. Okay, and if you want to change these into words instead of equations, up here you would say, oh, his future is 20 less. Here you would say his past is 24 more. In C, you would say his future is 128 less. And then in part D, you would say 90 more. Sorry about that. So hopefully that gets you started a little bit with those on that problem.